Hello there, beautiful people. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I mean, it's been a couple days in the summer, so the sun's out. You gotta get your guns out. I hope you guys have some things planned out, some trips, some events, some holiday seasons, some Fourth of July. There's gonna be a lot of things coming up for summer. So hope you guys are ready and just enjoying yourselves. All right, let's see a few things to talk about. I mean, I'm really just making this video because I have a lot of things on my mind. I don't have quite the script, but I feel like a lot of things are going on. So let's see, Levan versus Devon. First of all, I feel like everyone and their mothers has been talking about this match. I'm just gonna say Levan's gonna win. Devon has no chance. Levan 6-0, and maybe a freebie for Devon. And that's coming from a guy who fucking loves Devon. I love Devon Larac. I love him so much. I really hope he has something, but you guys know the deal. Levan is just a big, calm teddy bear, and he's got that oompa, and Levan's and Devon has that boompa. So it's that's just how the story is. But definitely for that match on Saturday, my buddy and I, Ryan, we're definitely gonna go to H Mart. It's this nice Korean grocery store. It has like really nice snacks. It has some really honestly it has like the best desserts and snacks and soft fizzy drinks, like pretty much everything that's bad for you, but it's like neat little packages, and it's full of sugar and crispy crunch and fried. Like it's like honestly it's so good, but it's like 30 minutes away, so I really don't care to drive because I'd rather be healthy. But once in a while, every once in a while, when there's East versus West, King of the Table, or like something arm wrestling, UFC, MMA related, something of entertaining value, I'll go to H Mart and I'll buy 3 pounds of sashimi. Salmon sashimi to be exact, because dude, that is come on. So good. So I'm gonna be eating my sashimi watching Levan versus Devon with my buddy Ryan. Probably be at his house and just soaking up the atmosphere because this is a pivotal moment in arm wrestling. It's just two of the baddest dudes in our sport clawing and fighting for the crown. Like, who is number one in the world? Like, that is just, it's ridiculous. Sometimes I like to fantasize. I'm like, man, what if I'm just like 100? What if I'm just like 99 pounds? I'm just like this like K-pop Asian boy, just 99 pounds, but I have the strength of Levan or Devon in that moment of arm wrestling, and I just get to keep that and walk around like, yeah, I'm just an anomaly. I'm just a figment of your imagination. This is just a dream. You just can't move me, and I'm just like holding Dave Chafee and like Todd Hutchings. Well, that's just a fantasy, Obviously, that's not reality. Physics and reality and merit and karma. You can't get that because you don't deserve it. You're 99 pounds, but a man can dream, right? A man can dream. So, I mean, usually arm wrestling commentaries of mine, I usually just like try to mimic Neil Pickup, and I'm like, oh yeah, look at that hook. He's tight. He's deep inside that hook, baby. But I just found that kind of boring because I'm not that great of a arm wrestling commentator. I feel like you guys yourself, got nice brains. You guys can figure it out. And like who's hooking, top rolling, high hooking, kings moving, queens moving, dilly daddling. So I'm just gonna do whatever's on my mind because this is like this is like a verbal journal. Guys, how you guys have journals and you guys write to-do lists and your diaries and how your feelings and maybe if you want to go to therapy or not. I'm just gonna do this some free verbal journaling. So I posted Sam Posture yesterday, and a man commented, a man of King Willie. His real name is AJ Allen, and we just yeah, we went back and forth on YouTube, and so I ended up asking him to connect on Facebook. We friended each other on Facebook. We messaged each other, and turns out he's a pretty cool guy. I haven't met him in real life yet, but seems respectable. He's also a Seattle local puller. And he lives like 10 minutes away from me, so that's like right up my alley. So of course I'm gonna support the man. But before I'm friends with him and message him like, hey, we gotta have the super match. He started around the same time as I did, so in terms of experience, we're about equal. He's in my weight class. He's got like 23 years on me, but I mean all the boxes checked up. He's around the same. He's 2 inches taller than me, with the same weight, same experience. I don't know his ethnicity. I'm thinking he's a black man, African American man, but um, not that it matters. I just I mean skin color. I'm not colorblind, but I just like to know. So yeah, I have that set up on July 1st. I'm about 8 days out, and so when I'm getting ready for a super match, ooh, I'm gonna get ready for the super match. I'll probably skip out practice. I love the guys, but I just gotta get my rest. I'll train heavy, maybe like 4 days leading up and out of the match, and I'll rest. I mean, I'll probably only need 3 to 4 days of rest, and when I rest, I'm very good at resting. I'm not a slob, I'm not messy, but I am focused on completely um winning the objective. Because I don't like regrets. It's probably the worst feeling that I can acquire in my life, in this life at least, because I can't do anything about it. It's gonna be this constant gnawing at my brain, like, oh, you gave it your best, but you didn't try your best, and so my mind would dislike me for that. All right, I'm gonna cut this off here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So on average, I get about 100 views. So growing up, I wasn't the greatest speaker. I think I had a speech impediment. I don't think, I definitely do, and I still do to this day. So as a kid, speaking to 100 people, I'd probably shit my pants. Probably be extremely nervous. But when I'm speaking in front of a audio recorder, and I'm thinking about 100 people who's gonna watch this, or if they decide to watch like a few minutes of it, I'm still speaking to them. Yet it doesn't have the same effect. I'm actually a great public speaker now. I do get nervous from time to time, but everyone gets their mistakes. I just gotta know that you gotta breathe, and at the end of the day, no one really focuses on you as much as they focus on themselves. So it's not really a big deal. If only I knew that back in fourth grade when I was about to poop my pants. So back to this arm wrestling stuff. I am losing weight currently. I don't like my double chin. That's probably like the number one reason. But also my food eating habits. I'd say I actually eat pretty well. I eat pretty healthy, but just the sheer volume of food. I'd say I fast. I fast every day, 20 hours a day, and on the days where I don't fast 20 hours a day, I'll be fasting like 2 days, close to 3 days, or a day and a half. Just because the benefits, you produce your HGH, your blood goes through your bones, and your body's like, dude, there's nothing in here, bro. We need something. And then the bones are like, yeah, you man, I'm right, yeah. Let me just open up my spongy bones, and I'll give you something. I'll give you some. I don't know the exact science behind it, the biology, but I'm sure it has to do something with our ancestral modes of living, where we would not eat for a couple days to get sharper, produce that epinephrine, get that adrenaline going, so we can catch that meat. So I'm just trying it out. I think it's been close to 3 years of fasting, and I think I'm not gonna give up. In fact, I'm getting better and better at fasting. So my goal is to aim at 175. I won't be fasting too much for AJ Allen, but it's only 8 days out. I mean, I'll throw in my regular 20 hours of fasting, and then right before the day of my super match, I'm just gonna eat like a bastard, eat like a gluttonous villain who just escaped impoverished land, so he can feast on the bountiful lands of pork and beef and eggs and carbs. Carbs for sure. But if I eat the important stuff first, then I can go splurge on the carbohydrates, get my glycogen levels up. Yeah, yeah. So, all right, let's do some arm wrestling commentary. I'm at this point I've been arm wrestling for an hour and a half now, and I've always liked to get working with Jacob, the man himself. He's been very generous, giving me knowledge and information, practice technique in real life. In person. I think my problem with him is no, I have no problems with him, but my arm wrestling difficulties would be when I hit, I get extended out, and he's just like, you gotta keep your center, put your hand closer to your opposite chest. Like if you're hitting, you just gotta keep your hand center and tight. But when I'm hitting him, there's just not enough. I don't got enough horsepower for that dog. I don't got nothing, so I get extended out. So I'm just trying to work on that. Easier said than done. It's so easy just to move your hand closer to your other shoulder. But when you're hitting hard and you're redlining and you're not breathing as well, you're cooked. So I'm working on that, Jacob. But other than that, everyone felt good. Everyone felt strong. Still figuring out my lane. Still figuring out what I'm good at, where I want to be, what type of style I want to use. Definitely whatever works would be my motto. And Jacob's motto would be train, don't complain. I freaking love training. So, all right, this has been 11 minutes. I've been rambling. My verbal journal. Hope you guys enjoyed this. To the 100 or so folks who have listened, if you've listened to the whole thing, I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, been Billin'. I'm out.